the Georgia Bulldogs. 3A Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Play action here on first down. Fires it to the wideout. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there.
Just a really good ball here to be able to pick up this first down for the Georgia offense. And you know, being able to have a balanced attack, so important in modern college football, and Georgia does that as well as anybody.
Game moves the ball to the 40. It'll be first down. The back's got it. First down and more. He's still running. They make the stop, but he's in enemy territory now. First down at the 45.
How about that offensive line? That's just getting a hat on a hat, opening just enough room for the back to be able to get through there for a big gain.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Quarterback drops back. Tests the secondary. Grab down the middle. It's Fowler. They bring him down quickly. A short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice game. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Second down play coming up. Quarterback able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play. So an early season test for both teams, a top 25 matchup. Both trying to get off to a quick start here, Kirk, and set the tone for the rest of this one.
Well, that's the beauty of these matchups early in the year. You're either going to come out fast or fall flat, and one of these teams will experience the latter. This game is crucial to kick-starting your team in the right direction for the season. These kind of games create that type of momentum that they can carry with them on a week-to-week basis. That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
Georgia getting set with a 1st and 10 now. They'll try the ground game here with the running back.
He snaps at the 16-yard line. Second down coming up.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense?
221 wing. Ready.
They'll change the pre-snap look now. They look to throw it here on second down.
Oh, they trap him for a sack.
It just looked like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a bit too long that time, allowed the defense to be able to get the pressure, and they come up with the first sack of the game.
So here comes third and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Quick throw. The catch is made. They bring him down at the 7. The offense set up now with a first and goal. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. And the Bulldogs line it up with first and goal. Keep it on the ground on first and goal. Motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Dogs.
You talk about the right way to get a game started. This offense put together a nice scheme. They felt comfortable with the script, and they moved the ball all the way down the field. 10 plays, and they get a touchdown. If you're the defensive coordinator, you're back to the drawing board trying to figure this out.
Lining up to try the extra point. BAT is good. They jump in front, 7-0. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fielded in the end zone. It's Chang. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Receiver makes the grab. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
We see this all over the country now in college football. Defensive backs staying back a little bit deeper, forcing the quarterback to have to throw things in front. I like the decision here by the quarterback because he gets positive yards. It's a good way of staying ahead of the chains.
Looks like LSU has the first down. It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. And on first down, right back to the running game. They get the senior to the ground, but it's a nice run there.
Chris, I know when we think about LSU, we go back to 2019, Joe Burrow, Jamar Chase, Justin Jefferson, that dynamic offense. But at the end of the day, it's still LSU. It's still the SEC. And ground and pound is something they will never move away from. Great job here, and move the sticks.
A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. And looking to throw now on first down. Looking for a deep completion. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
On first and 10, looking to throw. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Man, that's how you respond after giving up such a big play through the air. The next play, you get after the quarterback, make some adjustments, and come up with a nice sack.
At first down, sack a surprise. It moves him back into fringe field goal range. Looking to do on second and long. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Looking for his big tight end. He's got a man down the middle. Tackle quickly at the 10, but now the offense really threatening to score. They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. And it'll be smothered right at the line for no gain. Ball back at the 10-yard line now for 2nd and goal. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
Risky throw here on 2nd down. You know, small spaces down here can be an issue for any quarterback. Very interested to see what they call here on 3rd down coming up.
Great job with the defense so far. It's 3rd and goal from a long way out. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Tries to get it to the running back. Touchdown, LSU. Add 6 more points to the total. They were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and they reached the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
And it's a squib kick taken by one of the up men. He's tackled at the 34 after a decent kick return there. The first play of this drive now, they're set up at the 34. On 1st down, it's play action. Here's the throw deep downfield. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Could take it all the way. Inside the 40. And he steps out of bounds. A solid return and a great play to set up his offense here.
Boy, great hands by the defender to take that ball away and pretty much steal it from the intended receiver. I don't know if I'd be targeting that defender very many more times.
First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Delivers quickly to the left side. Catch is made. Room to run here. All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, Tigers.
Boy, great job here of finding him again. That's his 2nd touchdown reception in this football game.
PAT puts him in front by 7. It's a squib kick, fielded by one of the up men. They get him down at the 39-yard line after an excellent return. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 39. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield, but he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
Keeping it on the ground here. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill curve.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Finds his man. It's Fowler. Defense wraps him up after a 6-yard gain and brings up 4th down. They've flipped ends of the field. We're ready now for the 2nd period. No surprise, offense going for it on 4th down. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Needs a completion here on 4th down. And the pass is incomplete, but the defender a little too aggressive here. That should result in a 1st down. So 1st and 10, that's a costly mistake by the defense on 4th down. Ball handed off. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Catch made on the left side. Finds room at the 30. Oh, and he's free down the left side. Can they run him down? Touchdown, Georgia. Too much speed for the defense. And now we are all even for basically a brand new game.
Yeah, that's exactly right. With a tie game, you treat this as a fresh slate. Forget about the mistakes you've made, the big plays that you made before. Doesn't matter anymore. Now you just go out and play. We'll try to win this game.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage.
Late on it. And then he
And here comes the LSU offense back onto the field.
Did you title the
Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Moves out of the pocket. Looking for the wideout. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down.
I titled
How
it.
about that? Another LSU wide receiver makes a big-time catch for the Tigers offense. Oh, just a couple.
Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Oh, it says Sean. I don't know, when I looked in the chat, it says Sean P.
A chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, he's not going to give him that opportunity.
When I see Deshaun
Game
scream,
set.
it'll
There's
say
second
like,
down.
you know, whoever he's playing.
Here comes a handoff. 7-yard gain sets up a 3rd and 3.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
On the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. He's good as he throws it. Wide open downfield.
There he went sick. He's been sick at that point.
Touchdown, LSU.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
I know. The running back you talking about? Yeah, I didn't know how he was able to get through that. That was wild to me. I don't need my game to cut out, so I'm gonna hit y'all back. I mean, I don't know if it's my Wi-Fi or his or whose, but I don't. This
So after
streaming
putting
is
up the
a
touchdown, the
lot.
kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
You know, I just don't want it to. I don't want it to
This is a
disconnect.
squib kick. Picked up by one of the up men. Tackle is made at the 35. Good job by the kick returner that time.
Because it is lagging a little bit. I don't know if it's on my part or the fact that Larry got hotel Wi-Fi
for a touchdown. Let's see if they can do it again. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Things just appeared to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front 7 of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
Quarterback making some changes at the line. Looking to pass here on second down. Bulldogs will hustle to the line here to run the hurry out. Now in third and very long, looking to throw.
Oh, my God.
But he can't quite come up with the interception. Would have been his second of the game. Instead, it brings up
20. You got to punt it, huh?
Well, the name of the game for this defense is to pressure this quarterback as
It
often
doesn't
as you
matter
can,
where he's at on the
and
field.
that's exactly what they've been able to do here in this first half. It looks like they've got him rattled a bit, as that pass should have been his second interception in the first half alone.
He's on the 50.
So the coach has decided to go for it on 4th and long from midfield instead of punting and trying to pin the opponent back. And now the defense will call a timeout here. There's something they didn't like about that look.
You have to punt. You have to punt. You have to punt.
Hey, you got to punt. I know, but it's 4th and 20, bro.
The Dogs bring their punt team onto the field.
On to punt it away.
You got to be glad, nigga. You wasn't going to get that shit anyway, nigga.
Oh, and it lands at the 4 and bounces in for a touchback.
He's trying to lock in.
And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Snags a quick throw. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. They make the stop, but not before he moves the football across midfield. First down to the 48. Great start for the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Oh, great juke, and he's in the clear.
So this guy found the seam and took it to the house. Unbelievable job by the offensive lineman, allowing him to get to that 2nd and 3rd level. And with his kind of speed, no chance of bringing him down.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. With the extra point, the lead is 14.
That makes the score LSU 28, Georgia 14.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Not an ideal kickoff as it heads out of bounds. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Handoff heading left. Getting close to midfield now. They bring it down to the 47.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the
blitz and a quick sack.
Boy, you talk about blowing a play up. What a job by this defense. That is a big-time loss from the sack. But look at the offense. They're keeping the tempo going. I'm surprised.
Caught quickly. Completion gains about 6 yards, but now it's a 4th down call.
Chris, give him some credit here. He's fighting to get to that first down, breaks the tackle, just comes up a little bit short of the first down.
The offense will go for it here on 4th down and 3. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Grab down the middle. It's Fowler. And he's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge 4th down stop.
Hey, I like the aggressive approach here, trying to pick up this first down, just not able to execute. And now you've given the opposing offense really good field position. Your defense better step up.
First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Makes the catch downfield. Spins away from the defender. They finally stop a big play. Moves the ball to the 22. Offense in hurry-up mode. First down here for this offense. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. And the ball is incomplete. The defensive pressure hurried to throw that time.
Well, this quarterback's having one of those games you just dream of. A lot of yards and a lot of touchdown passes. And in fact, he had open receivers again for another big play. The defense finally got pressure on him, or I think it would have been potentially another touchdown.
They'll try and run it. Here's the running back. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
That is called gap integrity. Nice job by this defense of taking away that inside run and then using their speed as the back tried to bounce that to the outside. There's just no room to run.
On third down, he drops to throw. Looking for his big tight end. Touchdown, Tigers! This offense is still clicking.
Chris, the quarterback looks up, sees a wide-open target. Sometimes those throws are harder than the ones where they're tightly covered. But he makes a nice throw, and it's an easy touchdown for this offense.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
35, Georgia 14.
And the kick is a squib kick, taken by one of the up men. They stop him at the 42, but that's a good job by the return team.
First and 10.
So here comes the first play of the drive. They'll begin at the 42. And there's the handoff. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage.
I mean, Chris, you have to admire this offense. They continue to try to sprinkle in the run game, even though it's not been able to really get established. But they're not just becoming one-dimensional. You got to respect that, and hopefully at some point it'll pay off.
Close to the tight end. And that pass is incomplete. No idea who he was trying to throw it to.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between a quarterback and the receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball. And eventually, it's going to cost you.
Finally, they get him. A great tackle by the quarterback. Not easy with that size difference. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. Well, the offense failed earlier in a 4th and attempt. They'll try it again here.
Let's go!
Quarterback appears to be changing the play. 4th down, look at the throw for it. Oh, the pass is picked off. Look out, he's in the clear. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Boy, we're just here in this first half, and this defense is all over it. That's their second interception. Good job of pressuring the quarterback, making him uncomfortable, and forcing the ball into coverage.
And they try the middle, but stuffed for no gain. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Looking deep downfield to the left. And it's incomplete. He just missed his target, overthrowing it.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. Looks to the left, and it's complete. And the offense spends their final timeout of the half here to talk strategy.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
Quick catch over the middle. That's a nice play. It'll set him up first down now at the 12. LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Looking to throw here. Launching one to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, LSU.
Chris, with another touchdown, this first half could not have gone any better for this offense and this team, building up such a big lead. And on the other side, oh my gosh, now you really start to see who's got some fight, who's a competitor, because you got a big hole to be able to climb out of.
So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. Trying to make a play from deep in his end zone. Tackled at the 7-yard line. That's good coverage, but a bad decision to bring it out. So here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Tries to beat the pressure with a deep shot. The QB throws his 3rd pick of the day. Breaks into the open. They bring him down, but a chance to turn that into points just before halftime.
Well, your best player's got to make big plays in these kind of moments, and that's what happened right here with this defensive back. The offense in a tie game in the red zone, looking at points, and instead, the defense with the interception. In a tie game, their offense now has the ball.
And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick. And they add to their lead. Minute's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. And the kickoff will be returned. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. First play of the second half, they keep it on the ground. They bring him down, but a solid game there in 1st down. Looks to be just inches short of the marker. Important 2nd down play coming up. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Pass is incomplete. The defense affecting the quarterback with pressure there.
We finally see a changeup from this defense. It has been a long game for this defensive coordinator. A lot of touchdown passes. They finally find a way to affect the timing with between the quarterback and his receivers by getting pressure.
Makes a quick grab. Tackle made to the 41. That's a nice gain, getting closer to midfield.
Boy, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on 3rd down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
The sophomore with a strong tackle there. 2nd down after that run on the previous play.
Well, not much of a gain there, but this is what they do. They love to go fast. The defense has got to be aware.
Makes the catch. It's Knox. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain. This LSU offense is moving quickly down the field. Handoff here from the shotgun. Picks up the 1st, looking for more. They finally tackle him, but all the way down to the 20-yard line. LSU has moved into the red zone.
And it's good enough for a 1st down.
Clear movement before the snap, and it'll be a false start. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. The penalty backs up the offense. It's 1st and 15. From the shotgun, drops back. Looking downfield near the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, LSU.
Man, that's his 2nd touchdown today. This guy's winning every one-on-one matchup this defense provides. Great job by the quarterback putting the ball where his guy can make a play on it, and he's got 2 on the board.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
Georgia, 14.
Gets off a squib kick and can fielded by one of the up men. And they get into the ground at the 30. That's where the drive will start.
Georgia Bulldogs will take over. 1st and 10.
First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing.
Swarmed by the pass rush. A sack.
The Dogs will come to the line to crank up the tempo.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
Breaks into the clear. Now the 40. Past the 20. Touchdown, Bulldogs. They connect for 6. Simple throw, all the yards after the catch. Explosive play by the receiver to score.
Just a dynamic, athletic playmaker. As simple as you said, Chris, just throw him the football, he makes the catch, and then all the fireworks are after the catch. And this defense just unable to corral him.
And they get set now to try the PAT. And there's the point after. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
52. Georgia, 21.
And here's the return from inside the 5. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16.
And the LSU offense will take over. 1st and 10.
And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. It's an out route. The catch made. It's brought down after a short gain. That's not going to be first down yardage.
Brings up 2nd down.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Caught over the middle by the tight end. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
At the 39-yard line.
That's what makes this tight end so dangerous. You can flex him out into that slot position. He shows you his versatility. He can be an inline guy that can block, but here he shows you what he can do with his hands.
Caught over the middle. It's Knox.
How about the arm strength from this quarterback? He really didn't have any other option than to put it right in there and give it everything that he had. Great timing and a good job of squeezing that in between the defenders.
Deep shot toward the end zone. And it's picked off in the end zone. They finally tackle him, but an excellent return after the pick.
Boy, this defense did exactly what they needed to do. Come up with a turnover here in the 2nd half to get themselves back in the game. They get the interception. Now, can their offense come up with a way to cut into this lead?
And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. On the ground, it's Chen. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
2nd down, we're going to throw it. It's a quick grab. And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion.
I thought the defense was in pretty good position there. They sat back and had good coverage, eyes on the quarterback, but you almost got to just give the quarterback and the receiver credit for being able to come up with that completion.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Looking deep to the right side. And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
Quick throw misses his mark there. Incomplete.
Oh, man. You have a good play dialed up and a great chance at yards, and it goes right through his hands. That'll drive the offensive coordinator in the booth absolutely crazy.
Incompletion sets up a 2nd down. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. He's got the first and still going. That game moves the ball across midfield. First down coming up from the 46.
Just a great play by the running back here, finding his lanes and then exploding through the gap when it opened up.
The Dogs are moving quickly down the field. Off the play fake on first down. Oh, they've got him on the blitz.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
They look to throw it here on second down. That ball snagged for a completion. They bring him down after a short gain there.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
7th play of the drive coming up, but it is 3rd down and long. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Looking for his big tight end. It's picked off again, the 4th for this QB today. He could go. Past the 20. Inside the 10. He's going to take it in. A game-changing play. Touchdown, Tigers.
Great job here by the backer, just mirroring the quarterback, reading his eyes, and then stepping in front of that throw, comes up with it, and then he goes back to high school, shows you what he can do with a ball in his hands, takes it in for a touchdown.
And he knocks through the PAT.
Georgia, 21.
It's a squib kick picked up by one of the blockers on the return team. Finally brought down at the 45. That's a great return. Here comes the opening play of the drive. They begin at their own 45-yard line. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
And he's brought down short of the line to gain in what should be the last play of this 3rd quarter. And as we take a break to flip ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the current national rankings. 1 quarter to play of what has been a beatdown so far. We begin the quarter with a crucial play, offense setting up for this 3rd down. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Can't hold on. Good defensive play, brings up a 4th down.
It's just so hard in these late-game situations when you're trailing by this much to try to get the ball downfield against nickel or dime coverage. They're inviting you to take that underneath throw, hoping you burn the clock as you go.
The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice. 4th down. He's throwing for it. The pass rush closing in. And that is interception number 5 as the nightmare performance continues. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Just when it looked like they might make this a 1-score game, the quarterback gives it back to the defense. The climb just got steeper, and they're running out of time here in the 4th quarter.
The pocket breaking down. Grab down the middle. It's Pryor. Touchdown, LSU. The big tight end would not be denied. What a play.
Chris, you talk about having a day. This offense just goes out. They're not even looking at the scoreboard. They're just going out, executing the play called, and continuing to put points on the board.
LSU, 66. Georgia, 21.
Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 12. The coach wishes he'd left that one in the end zone. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Let's it fly to the wideout. Yet another interception. The disastrous performance continues. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
And they'll take over
Well, that interception really about cost him the game here. And I understand. You got to do everything you can to get back in it, down by a couple scores. But the interception, for the most part, seals the deal for the defense.
Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Try to catch the defense with the draw. And that run produces a decent gain. So here we go, 3rd down. Defense needs to stop here, try to force a field goal attempt. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Oh, and he didn't get there. The defense makes a stop against this excellent 3rd down offense. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout. So here on 4th down, out comes the field goal team. He was on target the first time. This is a chip shot from just 23 yards out. He made it. 3 points on the board. And that will extend their lead even further. So after adding to this big lead, they are set to kick it away.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
They get him down to the 33 after a solid return.
And your Georgia Bulldogs will take over 1st and 10.
And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. Remember, the last possession ended quickly. An interception on the first play. Let's see if they can do better here. Quick completion to the tight end.
Boy, he has such great size. I just love this play call on 1st and 10. The defense is expecting a run. Instead, you go play action, and you throw it to the big man for some positive yards on 1st and 10.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Grab near the sticks. And it's Chen. They keep the drive going. It's a 1st down at the 46.
Man, it's so valuable to have a back like this who can take a check down and turn it into a 1st down. That level of playmaking is such an asset to a team in today's game.
Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. And they'll run it out of the shotgun.
Boy, how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Caught near the sticks. It's Fowler. Tackle made after a big gain.
Man, and with that completion right there, this quarterback now has gone over 300 yards in this game. What a day.
This Georgia offense is moving quickly down the field. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Oh, what a grab! They get him on the ground finally, but it'll be 1st down from the 14.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been, and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
Georgia setting up with a 1st and 10 now. And the back gets the football. Runner finally brought down, but at the 5-yard line, defense getting pushed back here. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Running back grabs it on a screen. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Interesting call here, Chris, with a screen pass in the 4th quarter late in the game. I think they're expecting the defense to get upfield on the pass rush. But give the defense all the credit. Recognizing
they trap him and sack him back at the 10.
Chris, I'm really surprised by the way this game has turned out. That's another sack by this defense. They've done such a great job of preparing a plan to get ready for one of the top quarterbacks in the country. They've kept him out of sync, applied pressure, and a big part of the reason they're enjoying this lead right now.
Caught over the middle. It's Fowler. Touchdown, Dogs. This offense really clicking.
You know the most impressive thing to me, Chris, I mean, they're not going to win this football game. I love that they're still fighting. And I think that tells you a lot about this team, the character, the culture, the way they're coached. It's not their day, but I'm just impressed that they're still battling out there.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. The defensive penalty is declined. Offense very happy to take the result of that play. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. The offense with 3 tight ends now on first down, trying to create a mismatch. Working clock with the ground game. They're gaining some breathing room now. Tackled at the 26. Second down after that run on the previous play.
Pretty good gain here by this offense, and here they are. They're getting already set to the line of scrimmage. They're ready to go. Defense better get their cleats in the ground.
It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense tries to put the finishing touches here on a lopsided victory. And they're going to go with the Wildcat formation and an extra blocker. Let's see what they have in mind here. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. And it's a direct snap. That's a solid gain out of the Wildcat, but not enough for the first down. They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. They'll come up in Wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. Direct snap. Ball comes loose. The offense able to fall on the football. Lucky to maintain possession there.
Well, the running back here just seems so focused on trying to locate where he needs to go that he lost focus of holding on to that football. He's very fortunate one of his own guys is able to recover it.
They've got him down, but the offense gets the first down they needed to just run the clock out.
You know, I'd say this run is pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long. No matter what they've done on offense, the guys up front have controlled the line of scrimmage. They've given a quarterback time to throw. They've been able to run, really, whatever they've wanted to. That's why the points are going up on the board. Right now, the psyche of this offense is we're in control, and we can do whatever we want whenever we feel like doing it.
A gain makes it second and medium. From the gun, he looks for an open man. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up. See if the offense can move the chains off that incompletion. Shotgun formation here on third down. Catch made on the out route. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a third down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it. You convert, and you keep working that clock.
Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. They're going to run it here. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half. And this was a case of a higher rank. Did it with impressive